Welcome to the Enterprise Study Guide to Exchange Calendar Connector. Here we'll be looking at the process of setting up the link between your ES environment and Exchange. The first thing you'll need to do is make sure any custom user roles have the correct permissions to allow your users to use and manage their calendar synchronization. Well, to do that, select Role Management from the homepage menu and then choose your custom user role. There are two relevant options available, Calendar Sync and Calendar Sync Admin. The Calendar Sync permission allows users to link their calendars and manage their personal link to Exchange. The Calendar Sync Admin permission is for administrators. It allows us to make changes to the company level link to Exchange. Once your permissions are set up, you can enable Calendar Sync for your company. Click Settings on the navigation bar at the top of the page. Click the Configure button to configure your environment, and then scroll to the bottom of the page where you'll find the link to the Exchange Calendar Connector Company Configuration page. Click the link and we're ready to set up our connection to Exchange. The first thing to do is check the box that activates Calendar Sync for your company. The next box selects whether you want all users with the Calendar Sync permission to be able to connect their calendar to Enterprise Study. If you check the box, everyone with the permission will be able to take advantage of Calendar Connector. If you leave it unchecked, you can then assign specific users the right to do so. For now, we'll leave it enabled for everyone, and we'll show you how to restrict it to specific users in just a moment. The next thing to do is select your calendar client. For now, you'll need to select Exchange, and you're prompted to enter your company's Exchange push notification URL. You should be able to get that information from your IT team. And finally, you're asked to set the default date range that Exchange Calendar Connector will monitor both in ES and your users' Exchange calendars. Well, your users will be able to override this number themselves when setting up their personal links, but if you'd like to change the default values offered, simply type the number of months that you'd like to assign in each case. Click Save, and that's it. Your overall ES link to Exchange is set up, and with these settings, all users will be able to see the link to configure their calendar synchronization on the settings page here, and also on their Edit User Details page. Now, if you'd rather select which users are able to use Calendar Connector one by one, you can do that by unchecking the Show Configuration Link to All Users checkbox on the Company Config page and saving your changes. From there, you can then find the option to allow a user to configure their link to Exchange on the User Edit page. Select Users from the navigation bar, search for and/or choose the Edit button next to the user you want to configure, and you'll find the option to allow the user to configure their Exchange calendar sync on the right-hand side. Check the box and click Save to enable it for just that selected user. As you can see, users without the box checked will see their calendar sync status, but they won't have the link to allow them to configure their connection. If you're logged in as a user with the box checked though, the link will be visible, allowing them to link up their calendar with Exchange. That's it for the administrator setup process. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in this video, get in touch at support@enterprisestudy.com. We're always happy to help.